What is up, boyos? It is a Water Buffalo Man here, back for more Ark Survival Ascended, the Ascension series. Okay, so we're doing it today. We're definitely jumping straight in and taking on the Overseer. Do I have Element on me? I hopefully do. Please tell me I do. I do have 109. And I also have Kibble on me still, because I was taming a Doedicurus on Astraeus earlier. So we're just going to teleport, my voice cracked. We're just going to teleport straight over to the tech terminal once I stop flying, because I can't teleport and fly at the same time because I'll miss my portal. Alright, let's get our Ocedon Ocedon male. I hope there's not a Giga right here. There's not. Perfect. Right? Yeah, nothing here. Perfect, perfect. Okay. So we're going to get everything prepped and ready for the alpha fight. So we're going to run the alpha tech cave. How we're going to be doing this is I'm going to be spawning this in. And I'm going to be running in with one Ocedon, and I'll throw them out at the end point, or I may run a male and a female kind of thing. But we'll be running with one Ocedon or two Ocedons all the way through, because I'm not fitting them all the way through that. And I really don't feel like dealing with all that. I usually just do it this way anyway. We're going to craft that. There we go, that was some lag spike. We're going to take all of our stuff back. Check out one Ocedon. Can I not fit? No, I can fit, just barely. Yeah, see, like, these things are normal-sized, well, not normal-sized. They're normal Ocedons. I can't fit them through anything. So we're just going to run straight through with this one. I'll throw them out at the end, is what I'll do. I also came prepared with Freya curry, cactus broth, and Lazarus chowders for the boss fight. This is going to be a tough cave. This is going to be a definitely tough cave. 620, dude, are the levels of these. I'm not able to run through it like I used to do with my pyromanes, just dodging everything. We have it set, so we actually have to run all the way through it on the back of these Ocedons, or this Ocedon, technically. 620, dude. I would love to tame one of these, just to see what their stats are like. But level 620 is absolutely nuts. We also only have, how many Ocedons on us? 11. 11 is all we should need for the boss battle. There's no way we should need any more than that. I think we should be absolutely okay. We also have the... Why do I feel like this tech cave looks different? Did he update it with Zeus's mod? I don't know. Maybe they did. Maybe they didn't. But we also have our Chymatic Drakeling to give us added, well, just insulation, almost said isolation, insulation, and just any other real buff that he would normally give. How much health do you have? 23,000, dude. That's insane. And, like, my dude hits hard, mind you. My dude hits really hard, but 23,000 is absolutely nuts. We're doing 2K a slap. Combos are hitting about 4K, but damn. Like, it's going to take us a minute to shred through these guys. It's going to take us a hot minute to get through here. I'm definitely going to need to bring a female out here any minute, just to get the mate boost, because we're not doing anywhere near enough damage. I mean, we are. Like, don't get me wrong. We're doing good damage, but it's not the same as having a female out here that gives the mate boost too. We'll chuck my specific female out. Alright, there we go. Also follow. So now I'll get mate boost. Now we're hitting 26. Okay, so that's not terrible. Now we're hitting 5,300 per clap attack, I guess we can call it. Which will make this a lot faster. I could theoretically tech suit it all the way to the end if I absolutely wanted to. I believe I could get away with doing that. I was worried about one of them. That is one thing I was absolutely worried about, was the Allosauruses and their bleed, because of how much health we have. I also brought some med brews. I'm going to put them on my hotbar. Luckily, the Ocedon will stay directly behind me. Tech door closes. This is not a safe place to sleep. I wonder if you could theoretically build. How much health does a Rex have? 28,000? 19,000? There he has 17,000. Not terrible. You should be able to build a base in here. That'd be hilarious if they let you build a little hut in here. Like somewhere to hide. That would be kind of cool. But I don't know how cool it actually would be. Okay, so I aggravated just about everything. Whistle her aggressive. Get her in here and fight too. I'll have to put her back on neutral. Yeah, because I'm definitely going to get bled out if I don't do that, if I try to fight these things on my own. Alright. Come on. Swing with me. because I'm going to need to watch my health pool. Granted, this one has 150,000. Oh, also, one thing I forgot to say. The Octodons I brought with me this time, I actually adjusted the stat pool. They do not have 150,000 health. They actually have 100,000 health, but they have higher damage output. Is how I did it. So that was, I thought that'd be a better option. Put you on neutral. I thought that'd be a slightly better option, is to give them more of a damage output versus a health amount, because the health really isn't doing too much. If they're getting lit on fire or bled out or whatever, the damage is going to be more beneficial to us. I thought that said Mosasaurus, but that says Megalosaurus. I was really confused for about a second there. I was thinking, why is there a Mosasaurus in the tech cave here? But hey, it is what it is. All right, let's continue beating this thing down a little bit. There is another boss I would really like to go take a look at. It's on the center. So after we beat this map, before we switch over to Aberration or Extinction, whatever we decide to do. Alright, I need to pick you up here my way. Before we switch to Ab or Extinction, I would really like to go see the center, because Zeus did an addition for the center mod as well. For the center map, I'm sorry, not the center mod. The center map, and it came out really well. From what I can see, I thought I missed that and fell right into the lava. I was about to get terrified because I didn't think I made that jump. Are you an alpha there, or are you normal? No, you're normal. Alright, I should be able to wipe you. Oh, there's two theories. That's cool. Luckily, I'm high enough up, it can't hit me. But I'm getting swarmed by everything right now, so that's cool. How's my health pool look? I'm doing alright. Like, this one I'll probably be riding on specifically in the boss fight, so I won't necessarily be worrying too much about how low a health this one has, because I'll be sitting on it and I'll be getting the health boost from the Drakeling. I'm definitely going to be taking any alpha drops this guy gives up. But no, the center map now officially has... Not officially, technically. In all technicalities, it's not official, but it has a mod. The Zeus mod that I think I know I covered. I think Ross Clark just actually covered it the other day. That mod adds a lot to the center. It makes it actually pretty badass, and I kind of want to dive into it and take a look at it, which I probably will. Can I clear them? Hell yeah. We can avoid fighting. We're gonna. Gives me a chance to get my health back, because we're down to, I mean, 118,000 out of 150,000 is not terrible, but the more avoiding it we can, the better. That's not going to be able to avoid that. Nope, that's not happening. Because I know there's going to be a Giganotosaurus at the end of this cave, and I am not looking forward to fighting that with my Octodon. I'm going to have to bring up the other Octodon. I'm absolutely going to have to, because I won't be able to 1v1 that thing. Maybe. Is there one? Oh, yep, right there. No, it's a Karch. It is a Karch. Hell yeah, dude, I can dig with a Karch. Because the Karch does not give bleed. Bro, don't you be yelling at me. I'm going to check this thing's stats out in a minute. 111 points into melee. That is insane. Like, truthfully, I've always wanted to just come into one of these caves, force tame one of these high-level ones, and just, like, legitimately test it out. With a mate boost, with everything, just to see how one of the cave tame ones looks. But I know, I mean, I know realistically it wouldn't make a difference in just having a normal tame that way. But I've always thought it'd be kind of cool. What just bit me? Oh, random owl just came flying in out of nowhere. And there's an alpha. What is alpha boosting it? What is alpha boosting it? That's not a good sign. Something is alpha boosting these guys, so they're taking even less damage from me. I can smack them around, that's not an issue, but something is alpha boosting. The bleed is the biggest issue. Come on, get back in the lava. Yeah, good, get out of here. Okay, let me see, are you alpha? No. No. Where's the alpha? I don't know. I honestly do not know. We're down to 76,000 health. That's cool. Ah, cool, he walked into the lava. Perfect. Oh, we just smacked both of them flying. Hell yeah. Oh. Oh, shit. There's a Giga right there. I did not see that. I did not see that. I am hot. Well, I've got nothing for that, so it does not really matter too much. Oh, that is not good. That is not good at all. I got an idea, but I just don't know if I want to try it. Let me get airborne a little bit. Ah, shit. That's not good. I hit them both at the same time. That is not good. That is not a good sign. I meant to hit one. I didn't realize I hit both. I did not realize I hit both. That is not good. That is terrible. That is actually really terrible. Oh, no. That is absolutely terrible. Did we already shred through the carch? We had to have shredded through the carch already, right? I'm trying to keep an eye on my health pool. My health pool is so low. I mean, 50k is not low, but still. Alright, pick you up for safety. You were probably almost dead, huh? No, you're doing alright. How are we looking? Well, that's not great. But it'll suffice, because like I said, I'll be on this guy for the majority of the fight. So it's not like there's going to be kind of any issues. I'm stuck on a body, of course I am. And I'm going to hop over you because I don't feel like dealing with you. Now we are into this area. Dude, can you not? I don't want to fight these things because the bleed is what's beating me down the most right now. Okay. Alright, we're in to the final bit of this cave. Let me take all of the cool alpha drops out of this guy that I definitely want to keep. I think that's about it, honestly. We're not putting him away or nothing, but not by any means. We're just getting prepped and readied. Did I face this? I thought I fought this before. This looks different. Maybe, like I said, maybe they changed it with the zoo's map extension. Maybe he updated it. I don't know. Like I said, it just feels like it looks different than any other time I've been here. Probably is just me, more than likely. But now we have our Ocedons out and ready. Like I said, I wasn't planning on trying to walk them all the way through that cave. That would have taken way too long. I know that is the way you're supposed to do it. I don't have the time for that right this second. So maybe someday I'll do that again the proper way. Where is your knuckle? Dude, where is the thing? Why do you guys have to stand over top of everything? There it is. I was about to say, is this going to teleport all my guys? It should. Because with me bringing all these guys here normally by foot, they would automatically have to teleport them. So yeah, they definitely should go teleporting with me. How's my health looking? We got 5 more I can throw out in the arena, which we probably will, because I didn't know how big of the space was. I don't need to stand on the back of him, that's fine. There used to be a method we would do back in the day when we played on a server with an alliance. You'd have one person blitz all the way to the end with their shadow main. We'd all teleport into them, and then we'd throw our creatures out. It was kind of cheesy, not gonna lie, but it was always fun to do because you'd have one person with a really strong like shadow main or anything that could get all the way through it really quick, and they'd help everybody else get through it by just teleporting us in more or less. All right, so little tidbit here. There are a couple. Can't think of what they're called. Explorer notes. Almost said supply notes. Wow. Explorer notes somewhere in here. I don't remember where all of them are. I'm not going to lie and act like I do. I know some of them are here, just somewhere. I want to try to find them if I can. All right, there's one. Stop following me. There's one right up here. Because I'm probably not going to head back here with this character ever again. We're probably not going to run the tech cave ever again. If we do, it'll be with a different water buffalo man. Like I said, we're going to be doing this series all over again. Completely start to finish with an Ultimate Survivor style series. So we won't be running this with Ocedons at that point in time. There's no way we would even think about doing that with Ocedons at that point in time, because we wouldn't be able to, truthfully. Alright, is everybody all the way through? Nope. Alright, I'm gonna have to go back and get them. Give me a second. I like that we have 45-minute time frame. Bro, like, come on. Go around. It's not that hard. I don't want to have to pick you up. Let me run back and look. Nope. Perfect. I wanted to make sure we get these Explorer notes because I want that double XP from it. Mainly because I need to get to level 135, and we are 131. We're getting close, but we're not there yet. Alright, I need to get you to stop following me. Can you guys go back that way a little bit? That'd be cool. Great, thanks. Alright, grab this. Another Explorer note. I don't know how Rockwell put an Explorer note up in here. I don't remember at what point in time did he get to the... to this area.
I have never seen a night sky so beautiful. Somehow, this place looks down upon the world from on high, as though it stands upon the peak of Olympus itself.
I almost sneezed there, that's why I went silent for a second. What are they doing? Come on, guys. It's not that hard to keep up. Are you just not following? Dude, this is insane. Why are we just standing here?
Perhaps one of these consoles will have something. I'm not familiar with the technology, but I'm sure a scientist of my caliber could get something out of them.
That's Edmund Rockwell thinking he's as brilliant as always. Now let me run back and go get the other Ocedons since I decided I wanted to get stuck too. I don't know how you guys are getting stuck on absolutely everything, but hey. It's probably because they're too big for the arena. Which kind of is my fault for making them so beefy, but hey, I had to. They're still not done yet. I'm still going to keep working on getting these guys stronger. I'm working on the weight mutations right now. Alright. Here is the final battle for the island. This is the Overseer Arena right through here. We're not there yet, but this is where your little supply drops come down from. You get sent down from in here. I'm wondering, can I do this? Can I whistle everybody in? I want to make sure everybody goes in first before I do, and I don't want anybody to get locked out. Perfect. Everybody got in. Hell yeah. Alright, now follow me, guys. Now let's jump into the arena. So this is the Overseer's fight. You can see in the background all of the different arcs. You got directly in front of me, you have Aberration. To the left, I believe that's Extinction. One of them's Extinction. Oh, actually, hang on. Let's get the rest of the friends out so we have a full party going on here real quick. I have a bunch more Ocedons that I could not fit. It would have taken me forever to fit these guys through the cave. One more. Just fit you right there, probably, yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's everything. All 10 Ocedons. These are something you Ossa don't want to fuck with. Alright, go lock onto that guy. Perfect. So it's this guy's a little beat up. I'm pretty much two-shotting these things. That's insane. I'm straight up two-shotting everything. I'm gonna leave them just locked onto him. Actually, I want to do something real quick. Overseer. There we go. They're gonna blitz through that guy's health pool. It's not even gonna be funny. Yeah, they kind of did. They really kind of did already. It took them down 37,000 already. And you shocked me. I'm gonna just let them keep chasing him. because I'll be able to keep up. I do have my shotgun to wipe them out if those little floater thingies become annoying. I'm not worried about it right this second, honestly. Because they're doing 2 damage to my my guy, not me. I'm going to try to go for the cutoff, though. Oh, I went too far. What are you turning into? Nothing. Perfect. We're definitely we got this fight, dude. Like, there's no way we wouldn't. I don't remember entirely how to trigger the 5 grand. Damn. That's a lot of damage. There we go. Oh, yep. Yeah, see, normally you'd be not necessarily sitting on an Octodon. Some people usually fly around. Some people do random things. I'm going to stick with riding around on my Octodon, just because it's an Octodon and it's kind of badass. And I put a lot of work into these things for a long time. Alright, it's the monkey. It's the Megapithecus. I was hoping it wouldn't have been the dragon, because the dragon would have been a problem with the flame damage. Alright, lock into him. Go for it, boys. It's like Octodons versus... Well, granted, aren't Octodons just pretty much like Megapithecuses anyway? Like, at some point down the line, aren't they like a variation of it? Yeah, yeah, this wasn't even fair, dude. We absolutely blitzed through his health. It's not even close to a fair fight for this Overseer at this point. I just want that Ascension. I need those 15 extra levels. I want those extra levels, and I'm going to try to get them, too. That's going to be the good thing. Hopefully this music isn't too entirely loud. Let me actually try to lower that down just a tidge, because that does have loud battle music, so I apologize if that goes silent right there for half a second. I'm going to lower that down just a bit. I lowered it down a couple ticks. Nothing too fancy, but it is down enough to the point where you guys should be able to hear me clear as day now. If you couldn't before, which I bet you probably could, but either way. Alright, there we go. We did a lot. Yeah, we got it down to 100,000 health already. What are you turning into? Alright, whistled 3 times at it, so hopefully they'll swarm it. I'm stuck. Sure, go around me. That's cool. Thanks, guys. Just walk right past me. I'll fight off all these little guys. Are we getting anything from fighting these guys off? I think they just blow up, right? Oh, wow, those damage numbers. The fact that, like, we're able to do this with just 10 Octodons is insane. The fact... That's not even the worst part. The worst part is the fact that they put the Octodon on the same level as a Rex in terms of drag weight. Is what's insane to me, which blows my mind, is the Octodons are on the same wavelength in terms of... Wavelength? Weight, like, rank. I don't know why I said wavelength. I said wavelength because this dude's shooting out waves of lasers. Same weight rank as, like, drag weight as T-Rexes, which is just insane, honestly. These things are way stronger than Rexes are. They're better creatures for boss fights than Rexes are. And they're considered the equal in terms of drag weight to Rexes, which is just absolutely nuts. Because these things are beasts, especially if you build them like how I built this one. These ones, should I say, with the mutations. They're nutty. This I'm a little bit worried about. I'm just a wee bit, I'm not gonna lie, a little bit worried about the fire breath, because that is what's gonna deal so much damage to us. But I do believe that this is a drastically weaker version. I almost said slightly weaker, but I think it's drastically weaker. The flames are really all I'm worried about right now. Because for those of you that remember, the fight against his actual Alpha Dragon kind of... I mean, it did. It wiped our whole army except for the one that we forgot back at the portal. So, how are we looking for health? I can't see your health. I need to focus on this guy's health for now. I'm not worried about theirs. Because once we're almost done. We're down to 50k health. We're going to probably do this in under 30, 45 minutes probably. We're at not even 24 minutes right now. Or, I'm sorry, 25 minutes right now. We're definitely going to be able to get this done in under 30. This is nuts, dude. I was able to get my combo off. That's cool. I'm okay with that. We might have this done right here, right? Yes, we do! We have now beaten the Overseer. The Overseer is done and dusted. We need to ascend now. I'm gonna drop his... We need to get inside this and get our ascension, boys. Because here it comes. And there's Remy. But we have now officially beaten the Overseer on Alpha, which is insane. Because I remember it took me forever to beat the the Overseer. So here's the Ascension. I'm gonna go quiet. I don't know why my hands are tweaking color out like that. I think it's because I was wearing all my tech armor. So I think that's kind of screwing with the textures on your fingers. Remy agrees. It's showing off Scorched Earth now, which is where we just kind of came from, technically, but it's showing off Scorched Earth, which we're not taking that back on since we already have the...
Is this what happiness felt like?
I'm not going to let this play because we've already seen this before. And like I said, I'm going to show it again when we do the full Ultimate Arc and the whole 9 yards with that. So let's respawn back in. Back down here. Hopefully, I'll still have all my body. Or all my gear. I do. Perfect. Our Alpha Ascension. So we have now beaten the Alpha Overseer. We got 15 more levels. And we need to go back and go get our... Let's teleport back to the tech terminal. But we have now defeated the Gamma Lost King and Lost Queen, the Gamma King Titan, the Alpha Overseer, the Alpha Manticore. My Ocedon's in my face. 2 Ocedons are in my face. Where's my Drakeling? There's my Chimatic. Let's grab him really quick. Because we're heading back to Astraeus after this anyway. Because I've taken, I think, everything that's of value out of there. Yeah, so I can put all these back up. I'm actually going to take these with me, but I'm probably not going to hang them up. I'm probably going to put them as backups on the boards. But either way, we have now beaten the Broodmother on Alpha, Megapithecus Alpha, Dragon Alpha, Manticore Alpha, Overseer Alpha as well, the Gamma King Titan, the Gamma Lost Queen, which the Gamma Lost Queen is going to be insane to try to do an Alpha by myself. We haven't beaten Rockwell yet, but him and Remy agrees the King Titan are both coming up. But first, we're probably going to go to the center to check out that map, and so you guys can see that, because there's some things here you get from beating the new boss that they added with that. And I think these two are part of that as well. I'm not sure what these two are. But there it is, guys. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys back here next time for more Ark Survival Ascended. See you guys then.